you're a specialist that just signed up for OneClick and you're walking into the general dentist's office. JoAn, you are the master at this. You're one of the inventors of OneClick. We came up with the idea and together. And you're a former. Give us a little bit of your background. Give us kind of the fact that you've worked in specialist offices as referral coordinator. And let's talk about it, because you work in a general dentist office. You get these pitches every day, right? You got people coming to you with ideas, things like that. What is the best route?
Yeah, please don't pitch to me, because I'll knock it out of the park and you're going with it. No.
Well, yeah.
I think it's interesting because, yes, I worked as a PRC, a marketing director for an oral surgeon early in my career. Had a dental software company we sold. Now I've been married to a dentist for 26 years, been in dentistry 37 years. But here's the thing. I mean, you and I love this referral piece. That's my lane. I mean, because I've done so much training through the Mission Institute and all these places for implants for years, my thing was to work on the referral process. That's my expertise. And putting the words around that to have those doctors that you refer to feel as valuable as they should be. So one of the things that we talk about and then we do as part of the process when they sign up is that I'll go through whoever this person is that's going to go in these offices and pitch, for lack of a better term. I'm going to go through kind of customizing some messaging for them. We've got the systems and we know what works, but understanding a little bit about them and their background so that they can better connect is what makes the difference. But we want them calling about 2 weeks out and saying, look, here's what we know. We've got 3 doctors, and as you can imagine, we had each doctor give us their list of top 10. We're doing this now because it's more important now than ever to keep your team and you safe. And we find that our referral process has not necessarily been that way, with the paper that goes back and forth and patients not necessarily making it because they get distracted when they get to their car and something else comes up. We're making sure that connection happens to the surgeon that you want them to see. So calling ahead and scheduling these appointments, because in a general office, we really don't want people just dropping by. However, when I understand the value of here's why we're doing it now, and here's why you're one of the first ones I'm calling, then it changes everything. And they're able to, with all due respect, they're able to be in control. And that's the thing right now that we fear most, is not being in control of our schedule. If we look up and somebody we're near a hospital, so people would sometimes just wander in our office, right? And that's never really bothered us until now. And we see somebody walking up that doesn't have an appointment and they're not texting saying, I'm here so we can check temperature. We get a little antsy. So I think that doing this by appointment and going through the process of here's how that works, and its benefit, it is a benefit to a general office. And as for me, I can't think of something that they could do greater that would actually serve me as far as efficiency, as far as saving time, money, energy, and making sure the patients get there. So I think understanding those things are what's going to make it more powerful, and scheduling that time to drop off, that button and go through what this is about.
Yeah, I think, and just from a technology perspective, because the buttons are also tailored for their practice management system,
yeah,
that is an important question to ask people before you walk in. You walk in with the button that says Dentrix on it, you plug it in, they're like, oh, it's just a part of Dentrix, right? Or it's a part of Open Dental or EagleSoft.
That's right.
So, and the way I talk about it from like a sales perspective is Dentrix programmers have finally figured out the problem. We're working with Dentrix's top integration partner, which is us, OneClick and Dr. DDS. We get all their integration business. We've solved the problem to make it easier. Referrals have been sent for 100+ years the same way, a piece of paper, right? And so what we found in using the button and using the process is between a 30 to 40% increase in the fact that the patient
she's doing right now for us. As we're walking up in a few minutes, she's going to be telling you what's happening next, but you don't have to worry about leaving with paper. You don't have to worry about touching anything. They're going to call you. We are going to make sure you get there and that you're at the front of the line, because at post-COVID right now, everybody's schedules are crazy. So it's the words that we use that create the impact and the urgency. I think those are the kinds of things that we want this PRC or the marketing person or whoever's delivering them talking about, that outgoing phone call. And we've got a short script, so they'll get, this short script on the outgoing phone call. You want to ask what practice management software. You want to ask, these are the 2 days I'm going to be in your area. Is there a time that's better, morning or afternoon? We've got that. But it's the energy that goes into understanding how enthusiastic they will be if it's presented as a benefit, because it is truly a benefit for us. Time, energy, efficiency. I mean, we don't have time to go back. It's like I always say about people who say they can't afford something, most people that are on a budget would rather spend the money to have it done right the first time. Right, Miss Patient? Okay, well, this is getting it done right the first time when we click this button. So it's those kind of things that we have to share with the patient.
Yeah, I mean, I think gone are the days that we're doing lunch and learns, we're doing study clubs, things like that we used to do to be able to get the button out, because that's how we used to do it. We would speak at a study club, get people excited. You know, we got to go about it a different way, and it all comes down to how the excitement of the PRC, the referral coordinator on through this. So, JoAn, I appreciate the message. This is good. I think this will help several of the people that are kind of, working on rolling this out for their practices right now. So appreciate your time.
Look forward